Forget the pitch, forget the stadiums, and leave your cleats at home, because today we are launching the ultimate global tournament, and the stakes are minted in pure silver. Welcome to the Bullion World Cup, where the greatest nations on Earth aren't competing for a trophy, they are the trophy. Just like the legendary clashes on the football field, we're dividing the globe into 7 massive powerhouse regions. We have Asia, the Americas, Africa, the Caribbean, Europe, Australia and its friends, and the Pacific Island nations. Who will win? Well, we'll just have to find out. Every single region is packed with heavy hitters with stunning artwork and flawless precious metal. But only one nation can claim the title of the undisputed global champion. Today's group stage are the Giants of Asia. We're kicking things off in a region known for its rich history, legendary craftsmanship, and some absolute fan favorites in the stacking community. We have 6 incredible nations that we're going to be looking for across Asia stepping into the arena today. Of my stack, this is the area that I have the least amount of coins from, but I do hope to grow it for World Cups in the future. I have individual videos over each of these coins where I've ranked them from 0 to 60, 60 being a perfect coin, and we've only had that a handful of times over the hundreds of unique bullion coins that we've discussed. These Asian coins' average score come in at a whopping 52, meaning on average, the Asian nation coins are elite on their own and suitable for most collectors. But here's how this tournament works. I will have the brutal job of narrowing down these 6 contenders and getting my top 3 favorite coins. Once the podium is set, the real power shifts to you. Your votes in the comments below will decide which coin wins the Asian group stage and advances to the knockout rounds. Will a classic icon take the crown, or are we going to see a massive underdog upset? Let's look at the contenders, talk some stats, and find out who's bringing the heat. Drop a like, and subscribe so you don't miss the rest of this tournament, and let's get to the coins. We'll go alphabetically because that probably is the fairest way to do this, and that means we're going to start today off with the beautiful Kingdom of Bhutan. Bhutan is nestled in the South Himalayas, sitting kind of over by India and China. This is the seal of Bhutan. It is absolutely gorgeous. If you don't know about the bullion from Bhutan, you need to go check out my video over this. One of the coolest nations in the world. If you think North Korea is a hermit kingdom, this is a hermit kingdom you can actually get into without thinking you're going to die, and its history and culture are just amazing. But take a look at that. As you see, we have some dragons here, huge ornamentation. Fun fact, in Bhutan, that is a thunder dragon, and that's because it's said in the mountains there that the thunder gets so crazy that it's like there are dragons fighting all the time. Here we have a lunar series. This is a lunar rabbit, and I know you might think, well, a rabbit's not necessarily the coolest artwork, but the 5 things that we have rated on our scale are obverse design, reverse design, we have mintage, cultural significance, which is a big one, of course, we have collectability, and we have uniqueness. This art style is called paper cut, and it is a very traditional art style for the lunar series, and Bhutan being one of the most traditional nations in Asian culture that has been basically untouched by the world culture, paper cut is extremely important, and why this is such a cool lunar series. So that is Bhutan. We're going to go next to the Southeast Asian nation of Cambodia. As you can see, one of the most iconic buildings right here. This was a really cool video to make, so if you want to know more about this building or about Cambodia, you might want to check this out. But this coin comes as a joint nation tribute to the Asiatic tiger. They're trying to bring it back because it has been hunted down quite substantially. So you will see both this and another country issuing bullion coins featuring their old friend, the tiger. Obviously, we see the lost tigers of Cambodia. Low mintage coin, beautiful artwork as it comes out of the foliage right there, mostly in resting position. That is Cambodia. Really, really interesting place. We go next to probably one of the biggest global icons when it comes to bullion. We're heading to China. This is the heavy hitter, probably the favorite to win the group, as we see right here a 2016 Panda. This is a series where the artwork changes every single year. Very collectible. It's up there with the Kookaburra when it comes to collectability because the panda is so loved, and obviously Asians love their culture, and so they scoop these up like crazy, which why wouldn't you? And the artwork changes constantly, and it's always good artwork with the exception of one year where the panda looks a little bit like he had some mental issues. But this was given to me by a viewer, which was fantastic to see. Classic icon. One cool thing that you don't see in this capsule is the reeded edge is actually at a angle. It's not a up and down, but more on the bias, kind of a 45-degree slant. So if you ever see a panda and it has a reeded edge like a quarter does, it's probably not real. The heavy hitter, the panda. Next, we go to one of the most decorated Asian nations when it comes to the beauty of their silver. We are going up to Korea. This is the Komsko Mint, which, if we're going to divide North and South, this is in South Korea. But a lot of times they do things with a joint intention of being one again. Beautiful, beautiful artwork here. Extreme detail. And I have 3 coins that we'll look at from Korea. This is the Korean Phoenix of 2022. They were the ones that started this security feature where you could see a couple of things differently based on the lighting. Really cool piece there. The Korean Phoenix. And another issue of this Korean Phoenix, as you can see. Very similar on this side, but we have a different orientation. This is the 2022, my first Korean Phoenix. Gorgeous. And our third Korean coin was the first one I ever got. And this goes back to their ancient history. As you can see, they have the 3 nines there. And I don't remember what it goes to. And the camera's not picking it up well either. But look at the detail in the background here. This coin right here is just absolutely immaculate. This is a protectorate right here. That's why it's kind of in a shield. But as we turn it, here we are. The Chiu Chingangwang. Look at that sword. I would not want him to be angry at me. You can see the lighting just do amazing things. The Koreans are fantastic. And though technically it's not necessarily a coin because this is a clay, not a dollar, it is one that I think fits because it still is a denomination that was traded for currency. It just isn't currency in the technical side these days. We go next to the Kingdom of Lao. Check that out. Beautiful building. I want to say this is the one that is gold in real life. 500 kip. And we have, as promised, the other of the tiger. Another nation trying to bring back interest and bring back support for localization of their tigers. Gorgeous coin there. And we do have one more coin. This is coming from Papua New Guinea. As you can see, a much more traditional symbol here in the bird of paradise with the drum and spear behind it. This is one kina. And there we are. A 2022 bird of paradise coin. Beautiful coin. Very ornate bird. Absolutely gorgeous. So now's the hard part. I have to pick my top 3, and then you get to pick of those three, the one that shall be the champion of Asia. So I think, given that, I will probably go with a Korean coin, this phoenix right here, as an advancer. We shall have China with the panda, and I will bring in the dark horse with Bhutan. Bhutan, absolutely immaculate. They have my favorite lunar series. Those are our three. So I need to know in the comments below, are you going to go with the Korean Phoenix, which is absolutely gorgeous? Are you going to go with the classic, the Chinese panda? Or are you going to go with the Kingdom of Bhutan and their lunar rabbit? Let me know in the comments below, and we'll keep the tournament going. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, please remember to stay classy and current with the culture of currency.